Hi Capricorn vibes only, it's Raya. So this reading is going to be what makes you attractive, okay? So here's pile 1, protect your energy. Pile 2, you are powerful. And pile 3, I am a tarot reader. Please pause this video and meditate on the sticker that resonates with you the most. Good luck, everyone. Hi pile 1, if you chose the first sticker, protect your energy, this is what makes you attractive. Holding on to hope. You give people hope. You're like people's cheerleader. People don't see you coming. You're the type of person that people underestimate, and then when they get to know you, they feel so magnetized towards you, right? And then they're like, man, I'm really, really proud and happy that I met Capricorn, because I didn't think they were the way that they were. And that's what makes you really intriguing. Like, I know as a Capricorns, we always get the bad rap on like every single fucking zodiac reading. We are the least amount of zodiac, right? Because we were born in the winter time. So people don't really know us, right? Like the most is Virgos. Like everyone loves fucking Virgos, and like, no, Jada, no. Because they're the most, like a lot of people interact with them. But with us, we come off as very cold and aloof, right? You're independent. But the thing is, once people get to know us, we really bless you. We really try to help you. And this is what makes group 1 really attractive. Like, you guys are fighters. You're fiercely independent, but you have your homeboy, homegirls back, right? You don't, but at the same time, you're also not going to be loyal to the point that if someone's doing a criminal act or someone is shady as fuck and they're your friend, you're gonna be like, nah, peace, right? But when it comes to people who really need your help or who have really a good heart, you bring out the best in them. And that's why people like you. That's what I want to say. You bring out the best in people, group 1. You make people shine. You make people feel good, but not in a way that's overbearing or like a suck up. You make people see who they are. You also make people feel unstuck. Like, you motivate people. Look at freedom, independent. And your fiercely independent nature is also what makes people attracted to you. Like, you might have like Aquarius in your chart somewhere, group 1, where it's like, I don't need to be tied down to a group. I don't need to say I'm part of this and this is who I am, right? You are not like that at all. And I think people, especially the opposite gender or people who are attracted to you, find really intriguing, because you're gonna stand up for what's right. Like, one of my favorite sayings is, what's right is not always popular, and what's popular is not always right. And you are like that wolf that stands out. Not a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you're that wolf among sheep, right? Like, everyone else wants to follow everyone else because it's more comfortable and it's more safe. But for you, feeling safe, but feeling safe in the wrong place doesn't feel good to you. And that's what makes people really attracted to you, because they can't do it, right? Or they wish they could do it. But you inspire other people to want to do it. Look at life lessons, options. I think you really also come into people's lives to teach them valuable lessons about themselves, that they normally would not have known if it wasn't for you. That's why I always say you're a blessing in disguise. You're like a karmic lesson to a lot of people. And I know that's hard, because you're like, why do I have to be a karmic lesson for people? So group 1, I also see you as someone who's had a lot of friends through the years, but your friends may have changed a lot. Like, you may have like 1 or 2 friends you had for a long time. And I'm saying 1 or 2. But then there's friends that have come and gone throughout the years, because of the fact that you are a karmic lesson to everyone else, right? But you are here, like, I'm working on my starseed deck, but I feel you're here to help people like figure out like their destiny, help them figure out their higher purpose. in life. And I know that's like a drag sometimes. I'm not saying group one, you're not in a relationship or you don't have really good friends. Nothing like that. You're that person that people will always remember. And they'll remember in a good way. Because you brought out, yes, the worst in people sometimes, but you brought out the best in people sometimes. Okay, so let's see what else. While you toss and turn with me on your mind, I be on that getting money shit and working on my grind. You keep working, you keep moving, you keep elevating. Those who spread gossip and those who talk trash can literally kiss my motherfucking ass. And you don't have time for petty gossip. Yes, I'm not saying you don't like to talk smack, you don't like to make fun of people. We do love to roast a bitch, but we're also very like, we don't have time for petty, stupid stuff. Like, especially if you're going on and on. Like, I have this one person that I know who literally doesn't go on Instagram and literally has her own life, but constantly talks about people from online. And I'm just like, can you move on with it? It's been 2 years now. Like, you don't associate with them anymore. Why are you putting them on the forefront of your energy? And that's like you guys, like, you know, if it doesn't make me money, if it doesn't add any value to my time, I'm not going to be bothered. And I think that's what people like or love about you. Let's get one more. Conversationist. Your way with words piques people's interest by drawing them in through a give and take energy. You ask questions that are personable, but not appearing too pushy, and you share details that help open up the conversation even more. So you are the type of person that, sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, I warned you guys, so hopefully you turn that off. So you're the type of person that doesn't just talk about yourself. You really allow other people to open themselves up to you. And it's a really back and forth energy. Like, I'm the type of person, I get really turned off when someone talks about themselves through the whole conversation. I want to get to know you, and I want you to get to know me. Like, it's really important that it's really a well-balanced relationship. And, I mean, I can totally resonate with group one. But anyways, group one, love you guys. Good luck with everything. Hey, group two. So if you chose the second sticker, you are powerful. This is what makes you attractive. All right, let's see. Group one. What makes group one attractive? Wow, group two. I said group. Let me shuffle that because I said group one and this came out for group one. Group two, what makes group two attractive? Freedom. Confident. Speaking your truth. Oh, this group is, I just heard roaster. Like, you like to roast people. You are very opinionated. You you say what other people want to say, group two. You might be an entrepreneur too. So you might have your own business. You might have ventured out on your own, but I just see someone who literally says out loud what everyone else wants to say, but they don't have the guts to say it. But then when you say it, they love it because you said it for them. And that sometimes makes you out to be the bad guy in front of other people, obviously. But not to everyone, right? Especially the people who don't want to say it. Like, I can relate to group two because I used to be kind of like that. I would say exactly what everyone else wanted to say, and they'll actually make me kind of say it because I had the guts to say it. Like, you're not gonna hold back. Like, if someone pisses you off, like, you're gonna cut people down to size. Like, a keeping quiet, new relationships, and upgrading. Ooh, so I think you are good at keeping secrets, but if someone crosses you, you will literally tell them how they are, right? I think also you're the type of person that can move on. You know, you're very fluid when it comes to relationships, and you're not going to stick to one group or to one person if you feel that they're not aligned to you. Like if people cannot bring anything to the table when it comes to certain relationships, you're going to end those relationships and upgrade your life. Like, you are constantly upgrading. And I'm not saying just in friends. I'm saying in job. I'm saying in the place that you live, your money. Like, every year it gets better for you. Like, even if it's a little, in whatever areas. Like, I know some of you guys are like, no, it doesn't. It's been horrible since 2008. Like, I get it. But you also have to look how you have grown since 2008. Okay? And if you feel like things haven't gotten better, this is not your pile. I can definitely see that this is my pile too. But this group is more about, like, how do I improve? How do I get better every year? Where have I gone wrong? Like, what do I still need to learn about myself? And when do I need to move on? Like, I knew I needed to move on from teaching. It was a gut feeling. It was like, I'm like, that last year, that first meeting, my principal looked at me, he's like, what's wrong, Raya? And I go, I don't want to be here. And I just said it. And I started crying. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And it's just like, I knew it wasn't aligned to me. And it's like, I cannot keep doing this for the next, 15, 20 years. And I feel like that's you. Like, I'm just done living like the status quo. I'm not going to keep quiet anymore when it comes to my own happiness. And that's what makes you really attracted to other people, because you had the guts to do something different. Like, you have the guts to take that leap of faith and say, you know what, I'm not going to stay where I'm at. I'm not going to keep up with people's bullshit. I'm going to cut a bitch off. And I think every time you have stayed quiet or manifested your goals quietly, you've had that luck. Like, I feel like God, the universe, has guided you towards new, bigger and better things in your life, right? I remember 2008, I was living in Queens, in Astoria. And now I'm like living in Manhattan. Like, you know, and I said to myself, one day I want to live in Manhattan. Energy, look at, yeah, you're cleaning your energy. And this landed right here on confident and new relationships. Like, you ooze confidence. Even if you don't feel like you're confident all the time, people feel that you're very confident. And I think you know, like, your life path. I think you know what you want, who you are, and you're not going to play any more games. Look at, you know your destiny. I think this group, like, you just have goals. And people are just in awe of you. And I don't think everyone, like, is in awe of you. I think some people, there's a lot of haters who literally look at you and are jealous of you. I do see this group being, I haven't done group 3 yet, but group 1, I don't think you're as much jealous, but group 2 that I'm reading right now, you guys have the most haters, because you just know what you deserve and you're not going to settle for anything less. And if anyone tries to stop you or tries to tell you that you don't deserve certain things, you're going to cut them off. You're going to cut them off like that. No brainer. Those who spread gossip and those who talk trash can literally kiss my motherfucking ass. Group 1 had that too. You can go get your trolls to try to talk smack, but you're just a shady ass bitch acting all whack. I just feel like you're not the talker. You make moves quietly. You don't just talk about it, you be about it. And that's what also makes you really attractive. Okay. Oh my God, perfect. Saying goodbye. Your ability to not look back at the past and to move forward in the present sets you apart from others. You see your present as where you need to be, and you do not allow the past to hold you hostage. Yep. You're like, done. All right, group 2, love you guys. Good luck with everything. All right, group 3, so if you chose I am a tarot reader sticker, this is what makes you attractive. Fierce. Oh, this is a badass bitch group. I also see you as someone who has, like, darker hair. Yeah, she has dark hair, but I do see, like, you're what? You might have been married or is married. You have a high sex drive. deep thoughts. Look at, it's just a lot of, like, I'm saying dark imagery, right? Like, you are that, I wouldn't be surprised if you're African American or Hispanic. Okay, I'm just getting, like, I'm not saying other ethnics aren't fierce and stuff. It's just you have more of that mystery witchy way, and I'm Asian, so I mean, I'm thinking of like two of my friends, honestly, and I just feel like you're this group, like your look stands out. Like you might have like your eyebrows done, your lips done, or just you don't have anything done, but it's just like your energy or the way that you look is like, damn, who's that? Like that's what I'm getting. And I'm thinking of my two friends who are like that. It's like they enter a room and like the energy just shifts to them. But I could be wrong with group 3. If this doesn't resonate, then choose another group. Look at, oh my God, I don't make this up, but effortless beauty. Like, even if you wear like a lot of makeup, I don't think you even need makeup. I just feel like you have really nice features about you. This group might also be hiding. I just heard you might have been married to a wealthy man, or you might be attracting a wealthy man, or you know a wealthy man. But I just feel like if you wear a lot of makeup, you might be hiding something, or you might be doing to hide your pain. But if you strip all that away, like you're naturally beautiful. Like I swear, like this group is like the sexy, dark, mysteriously witchy vibe group. And you could be any ethnicity, but I said those two because I'm thinking of two of my friends, who like when I see them, that's the energy that I get from them. Look at I am the prize. I think people look at you as a prize. Or people are just drawn to you. There's something about you that people cannot really pinpoint, and I think they get you all wrong. Like I wouldn't be surprised if people think you're a bitch. I wouldn't be surprised if people think you're mean or just unapproachable, and you may be very much unapproachable, but once they get to know you, they're like, wait, you're so different than when I thought you were. And I'm not saying you're not mysterious, and I'm not saying you're not sexy, but I'm saying like all those negatives that people think about you, like, oh my God, you're standoffish, you're mean, you're this, you're that. Like you're the sweetest person. Like you have people's backs. Oh my God, construction. Okay, in charge. And I think you attract or want to attract people who are in charge. I feel like you are an in charge person, or people think that you are in charge. Like, for example, in the bedroom, like people take you as someone like who's very powerful, or who's a boss babe, right? Someone who just knows what they want, and that makes you really attractive. Joyfulness, yeah. And I feel like, see how like these are so dark here, and this is so light. So I feel like, but underneath this in charge boss babe mentality, you're also really fun and just light, likes to tell jokes, likes just to have a really good time. And you really don't care about being in charge. You really don't care about making 6 figures. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't, but you're more of like, I want to enjoy my life. I want to have fun. Let's see. Sorry, my cat. Enlightened. This group can also be very spiritual. Choices. You could be really religious also. Balance. Like you really balance that dark and light energy that you have. Yeah, look at this. I feel like you are very divinely guided by your ancestors. But you also provide support for people. Like I said before, you have people's back. You're the type of person that people can really depend on. Now, the thing is, it's funny. I feel like sometimes people take advantage of that. Even if you come across as really like hardcore, bitchy, in charge, once they get to know you in your soft spot, they realize that and they end up taking advantage of that. So I do see that. The thought of me triggers you so immensely, making your brains act so densely. Instead of staying in your lane and hyping me up, you want to go around and bitch acting like a queen stole your damn cup. There's this group, okay, so group 2 had a lot of haters, but group 3 is more like people wanting to compete with you and wanting to push you off your pedestal. Because they feel things come to you naturally and they want to mess it up for you. Like, I'm getting that vibe with group 3. And you know, and I pull these cards because what makes you attractive also makes you like a target for people who don't like that attractiveness about you. And these people who find you really attractive, there's other people that hate the attention that you get. I don't know about you, but I'm all about moving on. So get my name out of your mouth and move the fuck along. Like, you don't even know half the people that don't like you. And you don't even know the people who find you attractive. You're more of like, okay, if you like me, then come and get to know me. But if you don't know who I am, get your name out of my mouth. Like, that's also what makes you really attractive. Like, you don't care. Let's get one last card for what makes you attractive. Connections. You know what your partners need and want because you are able to live in your partner's reality. You know what makes them feel comfortable, wanted, and respected. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like this group is very intuitive. You know how other people feel. And you end up reaching out to people and connecting with them in a much deeper way than what they had expected. And that makes you really attracted to people. Anyways, group 3, love you guys. Good luck with everything.